What's up guys, welcome to my channel. I am back with another video. So I am going to be filming a couple of more videos because I'm trying to grow this channel now. So today's video is going to be about 21 lessons that I learned in 21 years. I don't want to waste any time, so let's get into the video. Number one, so I wrote them down, so I'm gonna be looking down because I can't read them out of my head. I'll forget a lot of them. So lesson number one, you can never lose worth. So this is something we have battled with so much when we were teenagers, and still I think people have convinced us that worth is based on the things that you do. You earn worth, you can lose worth, and that is wrong. You did not earn your worth. God gave you worth. You cannot lose it. No matter what you do, you cannot lose it. However, if you get into some behavior which is not, people say is not proper, you are not honoring your worth according to the people. If you get into a behavior in which your belief says is not proper, you are not honoring your worth. Did you lose it? No. One friend once gave me an example and said, take 100 rands and dip it in the mud, cut it in half, tape it back. Did it lose its worth? No. It still buys pretty much the same thing as the one that came out of your bank. Okay, let's go to number two. Insecurities come from the inside. I think we have a pretty confused situation about insecurities. A lot of us think that it's our nose that we don't like. We think that is our body that we don't like. We think that it's our skin color that we don't like. But after looking at it, like when I spend a lot of time trying to see the people who change their bodies, change their teeth. At one point I was convinced I was going to change my teeth, and then after they have done all of the procedures and they've gotten their perfect look, they're still insecure. After someone has lost a lot of weight and looks very small, they're still insecure about their body. If you are, I'm not against changing your body if you don't like it, like going to the gym and trying to be the best version of yourself, getting into a diet. I love that. But do the fixing from the inside. You have to understand that it's not really your body that is the issue, it's you on the inside. If you can't stand in the mirror and appreciate yourself the way you are now, I want to promise you that you will get to your body goals and still dislike yourself. Insecurities are all coming from there. So number three is be yourself. This probably sounds loose because a lot of people have said it and they've used that to imply that don't be a copycat. Wear the clothes that you want. Don't wear clothes because your friends are. That is, to me, means making your own decisions without trying to make other people comfortable. Making decisions that help you. Making decisions that make you happy without trying to make other people being comfortable. I once read something that said you put yourself, like you burn yourself to keep the other people around you warm. You are not being yourself. You will not reach your purpose. You will not do all of the ideas that you get in your mind because you're trying to be very considerate. Being considerate is fine, but don't tweak yourself. Be yourself. Okay. And then number four, as we're still talking about yourself and body image, understand that you are beautiful not in comparison to anyone else but yourself. You are beautiful in your own way. You are beautiful, just you. Not comparing yourself to your sister, not compared to your whoever. You are beautiful, just you. I think that a lot of our confidence is broken down because we compare ourselves with other people. If you can understand that you are beautiful, just you, you'll never be shaken by anyone. You'll never get into a room and be intimidated by a girl that you think is more beautiful than you. If you are aware that you are beautiful and that's that, just yourself, not mixed with anyone else, not in comparison with anyone else, you are going to win in this thing called life. Okay. And then we go to number 5. Guys, people treat you how you see yourself. People treat you how you see yourself. Are you Are you honoring your worth? People will treat you the way. Are you confident? Are you aware of yourself? Are you being yourself? People will treat you as such. If you are insecure, if you are not confident, if you are constantly seeking validation, people will feed off that to feel more confident. Number 6, 2 steps forward and 1 step back is still 1 step forward. In this journey of trying to build our self-esteem and confidence, don't beat yourself up because one day you had a situation where you compared yourself. You are still building up and you are moving forward. Like, if we are getting into a diet and you cheat on this one day, you don't quit because you cheated on this one day. You still go on because that 1 step forward still counts. You get me? You get what I mean? It applies in everything, in your business, in your personal life, in your academic life, in everything that applies. If you've just moved one bit, you have moved. Don't give up. Let's keep going. Number 8 is nothing just happens, guys. I think I just learned this year and it has honestly changed my life. I used to complain, I used to be sad about the things that happened to me until things happened, and then after a while I was like, wait a minute, that worked out for me. That worked out on my favor. Guys, nothing just happens. Everything you go through is meant to happen like that. Stay on the positive side. One day you'll wake up and be like, actually that unfortunate thing that happened to me saved me. Actually that unfortunate thing that happened to me equipped me. Actually that thing that happened to me has taught me a lot, has made me who I am today. Nothing just happens. Cry if you need to, but keep going, because one day this is going to be something you are grateful for. And let's go to number 9. I think we are going to number 9. This is very important, especially if you are young. Set realistic goals. I wish somebody had told me this and taught me when I was 16 years old to set realistic goals. We set goals, but when we set goals, the only thing that we are looking forward to is making it in that goal. No matter how strongly you feel about it, that it's going to make it, and how much faith you have on it to happen, it might not, because maybe it's not God's timing. So when you set your goals, know that there are setbacks. When you set your goals, know that it might not happen. When you set your goals, know the place at which you are at. Let's say you are building a business, know how much you have, know how much credibility you have. Like, goals, guys, it saves us a lot of disappointments and stress, and you know what I mean? Yeah. So let's go to number 10. This I had to learn the hard way. I learned the hard way. Do not expect support. Support is beautiful. Support is great. If people want to support you, let them do so, but expecting it is the most wrong thing that you could ever do to yourself. First, when I opened this YouTube channel, I was expectant of support. I was expecting my friends, everybody who knows me to jump on it. I was so disappointed. I remember one day I sent somebody a link. I said, oh, here's my YouTube channel. They clicked on it, whatever, and watched, and I was like, please share my stuff on WhatsApp. And they were like, no, I'm not sharing your stuff on my WhatsApp. And I said, it's just WhatsApp, what's the big deal? They said they also had a business. They said I marketed myself, you do the same. I was so disappointed because this is the person who was close to me and I thought I was going to get the most support from. It was hurtful. I remember I cried because I was really expectant of support. Okay, fast forward to when I opened Celebs, I knew that expecting support wasn't the way to go. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't do anything to let anyone know. I didn't send a link. I uploaded videos until people noticed the videos. Until strangers noticed the videos. Now, when you're not expecting support, you try to make your videos as qualitable as possible, so that a person who is watching profits from your video. So we are going to number 11. Guys, I need you to understand this. Competition pushes you away from your purpose and your passion. we have been told a lot of times that the way to make it is to compete with the person next to you. I don't understand why this is even a lesson given to people, that competition is the one it's the one thing you should look at. Like, guys, you are going to be pushed away from your purpose and the things you're supposed to do, because instead of chasing your dream, you are chasing your friend's dream. Let's take it back to high school, where you are competing for marks. A report comes back with your marks, right? And you want to compare them with your friend. Why are you not comparing the marks with the prospectus of the course that you want to get into when you go to varsity? I think a lot of people did have this, unfortunately. They were looking at their friends' marks and be like, I'm 10 marks ahead, I'm 20% ahead. And then when they got to varsity, they were like, nope, these aren't the type of marks that we want for this course. You didn't work hard enough because you're competing with the person next to you instead of competing with the prospectus and yourself. Like, it goes for business, for school. You want to compete with someone in their business, you are like completely rejecting your own purposes and ideas that you have in your mind because you want to. So this is messing up with me, but we're just going to continue. We are at number 14. It's okay to cut people off. I think one thing we all struggle with is cutting off people that are close to us when they are being toxic. Cutting people off doesn't mean to hate them. Cutting people off, it means minimizing the conversations that you have with them. Don't hang out with them when it's unnecessary because they're going to hurt you or make you feel somehow about yourself. Really, don't hate them. Instead, if there is anything you should be doing about them, is praying for them. I think that's the best thing you can do. But yeah, it's easy as that. Just minimize the conversations. Don't hang out with them when it's unnecessary. Easy as that. And then let's go to number 15. Guys, it takes maturity to do this. Acknowledge that you can also be a toxic person. It's something we don't want to hear. We don't want to go through it, but we have toxic traits. We do say things that make other people insecure about themselves. So acknowledge that you can also be that person, and sometimes people need to cut you off. If I'm that to you, use the biggest scissor and cut me off, because I'm not being beneficial to you, I'm hurting you. Then why am I staying around? Okay, and then let's go to number 16. Be conscious of your toxic behavior. Know the things that you say that you're supposed to pay attention to. Be aware of the things that you say. Be aware of the things that you do that are toxic to other people. And be a nice person, you know? Yeah, let's go to number 17. Okay, so the things that you constantly think about, like stressing, failing, all the negative things that you always process in your mind, is coming from the things that you hear, the things that you watch, the music that you listen to. It's processed in your mind. And then you're going to think about that. Have you ever watched a movie that was depressing, and then after you're done, you fall into a stage of you feel depressed? Things that didn't even matter now start to depress you. The things that you absorb are the things that you think about. Don't hang around with people that are negative and all of that situation. Or teach your friends not to be negative, or whatever the case may be. But everything that you have around you is going to affect your mind. So let's be careful and protect our mind. Okay, we're gonna go to number 18. My points are all over the place and I'm struggling to find. Okay, found it. We are not hurt by our disappointments. We are hurt by the expectations of people on us. I had to learn this. Like, I just discovered it. I was like, actually, you see, if you didn't make it in a certain thing, if you were trying to do something and you didn't make it, if you got into a competition and you didn't win, you come to terms with that. You come into terms with, I have failed, I didn't make it, this business didn't succeed or whatever. But the expectations of people is what hurts you the most. Actually, you have gotten over the fact that happened and you want to carry on with your life, but other people's expectations on you and questions that come with, how did you not win, or what happened? And what happened is what depresses us. So if you can avoid that conversation at any cost, do so. Like I was telling my mom the other day that I'm going to protect my peace at any level it takes. I'll do anything. If it means avoiding such conversations, please do. So we are going to go to number 19. We are very close to finishing because I'm not that old. Oh, where's number 19? Okay, number 19, say no. It is one of the most difficult things to do. We want to please people. We want to be in good terms with people all the time, and saying no is not one of the things that we do. Guys, you have to say no. You have to protect your time. Sometimes you need your time alone. Sometimes you need time to work on stuff. Sometimes you need time to work on your business. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. You are just not going to be able to do it today. You are just not going to be able to attend that bride today, and there's nothing wrong with that. You have things to get done, and do that. You don't even have to justify or give a reason as to why you can't come. I know I still struggle with that. I still struggle with saying just no and not try to say why I'm saying no. But you don't even have to. It's your time and it belongs to you. You can do whatever you want with it. If you can't show up today, you can't, and there's nothing wrong with that. Bullet number 21, the last thing is don't forget to leave. We do a lot of things. We work hard, we study hard, we do everything hard, but we forget to leave. I think we get into a place where a lot of things are not going our way, and we're sad about it and stuff, and then we just close ourselves up. We don't hang out with our friends. We stop doing normal human activities. Stop dying. Leave. Like, even if you're going through something, with the time that you get, leave. Even if you are going to school, during your break times, hang out with people, leave. Like, we're just focused on getting our goals and we're not living. I think a lot of us spend our time trying to get things done and we never leave. Okay, so that's all I had for you guys today. 21 lessons that I've learned in 21 years. So that's everything I know in the life that I have lived. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll be uploading a lot more. I'm trying to grow this channel. I think I said that already. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can drop one lesson that you've learned in your whole life that you think should add to this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.